This might sound a little silly, but my favorite moment of E3 by far this year was having some hands-on actual game time with the PlayStation 4 controller. I know there's a bunch of new awesome games coming out, new consoles, but to actually touch and feel the PlayStation 4 controller by far was the highlight of the trip for me. And a lot of people on Twitter were really interested and wanted me to break down with my unprecedented knowledge of the PlayStation family of controllers how the PlayStation 4 controller felt and what I feel about it as one of the worldwide renowned experts on the subject. So I'm going to be breaking down how the PS4 controller felt. So I actually got to play Need for Speed on the PlayStation 4 early. Well, it was on a computer, but we're using the PlayStation 4 controllers. And I thought this was actually kind of funny. So we were in the Need for Speed Rivals room, about 15 or so of us waiting to play. But before we got to play, they gave us a little presentation about the new features in Need for Speed and whatnot. And I just spent that time focusing on the controller, mashing the buttons, trying to get a good feel for it. And I actually started a game and kind of got in trouble. So I thought that was pretty funny. So one of the main concerns I see from both Xbox gamers and PlayStation gamers is the current PS3 controller's size. And I got good news. If you're switching over from the Xbox 360 to the PS4 for the next gen consoles, the controller is a little bit bigger and it fits in my hands a little bit more comfortably. And I'm actually really interested. What console are you guys going for this time around? Please let me know in the comments down below. Just comment PS4 or Xbox One. I want a general consensus of who's winning the console wars right now in the online gaming community. So if you can comment, it'd be really easy to take a poll that way and we can see who's winning. So good news, PS4 controller is a little bit bigger. I really don't have a problem with the PS3 controller's current size, but I do wish it could be a little bit bigger, a little bit more masculine, and I feel the PS4 controller does just that. And another thing about that, and I'm really not sure why this isn't a thing right now, but why don't they make a small, medium, and large controller just to make everybody happy? I think that's a really smart idea, but they're not doing it. Anyway, so the controller also has a nice grip on it, no more of that plasticky stuff. And one of the biggest improvements that I saw, so I'm gonna take my PS3 controller up to the mic right now. I hope you can hear it. There's like a squeaky noise. If you look at your current PS3 controller, all around the outside edge, there's a little crevice-like thing, and it seems like they have the back of the controller, then they put all the wires and gizmos and gadgets in the middle of the controller in the inside, and then they slap on the top part of the controller with the analog sticks and the buttons, and then they screw it all together, and it feels like three separate pieces. Now, this time around on the PS4 controller, there's no crack, there's no crevice, it's just one solid device, and it does get kind of annoying. You can kind of feel it on your palms if you're having a long gaming session. That crack gets a little annoying, and I know it sounds just like a little minor detail, but it is. It totally is, and I don't mind that because I think the PS3 controller is pretty darn good, and they just improved on any little flaw that it had, and I'm really happy with the PS4 controller this time around. The button response time is going to be a little bit faster, which is awesome. And another big thing is the analog stick. So my preference, and this is just my opinion, I like the PS3 dome compared to the Xbox 360 divot when it comes to the analog stick. And the reason for that is with precision, like sniping, for instance, I feel like there's a little dead zone in the Xbox 360 controller. Now, on the PS4, not only did they bring back the dome design, which I really like, but they added a little moat around it. So it's going to help when you're doing those circular motions with the analog sticks. So overall, if you want a 3-word analysis of the PS3 controller. I like it. I'm happy with it. It's nice. You're gonna enjoy it if you're a PlayStation gamer, or if you're switching over from the Xbox. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, and give it a chance. Give it a chance. I feel like it's a little bit more comfortable, and I enjoyed it. I really had a fun time playing it. And let me know, are you an Xbox guy or part of the PlayStation Nation? Comment down below. Let the console wars begin. Bye.